Welcome to a Triton training video. This is a tutorial video. It's part of the Day 1 series, and it shows how to set up Relay 1 to activate a bleed valve. This is Part 2, where we show you how to use the manual controls and configure your lockouts and alarm settings. Since there are so many ways to access the Triton's web interface, and the web interface is so easy to use, we'll demonstrate how to set up Relay 1 to activate a bleed valve using the web interface. If you're using the front panel menus, however, the settings are the same. To pick up where we left off in Part 1, where we had configured and activated the control mode, and we see the relay is currently off, but that makes sense since the measurement of conductivity is below the set point. To use the manual controls and turn the relay on manually, simply click Manual On. The 5-minute time limit is the default. If we clicked OK, it would stay on for 5 minutes, and then automatically return to the previously active control mode. A 0 setting means there is no time limit, and it would stay on until you change the setting. I'll use 15 minutes for this demonstration, as if I had to go to another room and check the function of the bleed valve. Click OK and we'll see the relay turns on, and this would count up 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, etc. When I came back, if I didn't want to wait the full 15 minutes, I could manually return to the previously active control mode. Simply click Return to Auto and then OK. And we see the relay is back under automatic control. Manual off works very similarly. Just click Manual Off and click OK, and the relay will be in Manual Off under Manual Control. There is no time limit. It would stay in Manual Control, Manual Off, until you click Return to Auto, which again puts it back in the previously active auto control mode, the set point on-off mode that we had defined. Well, that's how to use the manual controls. Now let's scroll up and look at the lockout settings. These are the regular lockouts as opposed to the alarm lockouts, which are part of the alarm settings. I'll do the usual thing and lock out the relays that'll activate my inhibitor pump and my 2 biocides. That'll be relays 2, 3, and 4 for Tower 1. That way they won't activate when the bleed valve is open and waste chemicals. I won't use any additional lockout time. I'm happy to let a chemical pump as soon as the bleed valve closes, but this could be useful when doing a chemical pump lockout to give the chemical time to disperse. Let's look at the alarm settings. A bleed valve, by default, is set to activate or be forced on when there's an alarm, but you can choose to have it turn off. The alarm lamp, the LED on the front panel, you can set it to not illuminate or turn on constantly or turn on flashing. The default is on flashing. And if you have your Triton set up to send emails, you can choose to have an alarm email sent should this relay go into alarm. Those defaults look okay to me. The other thing you can do in the alarm settings is turn a relay on. The only relay I can imagine you turn on is an alarm relay for an external annunciator like a bell or a strobe light. I'm going to be using relay 8 as a chemical pump for Tower 2, so I won't turn any relays on. And because my default reaction for a relay alarm is to force active for this bleed valve, I'm also going to use the same lockouts in the alarm lockouts. So if there is a relay alarm, those chemical pumps won't turn on and waste chemical. The only way a relay can have an alarm is if it hits an overtime limit, and we don't recommend a limit timer for a bleed valve, or if the input, in this case conductivity, has a sensor error. Well, that's how to set up your lockouts and alarm settings. Next we'll move to Relay 2 that I'll be using to activate an inhibitor pump. And this concludes our tutorial for Day 1 on Relay 1, configuring it to activate a bleed valve. The next video in the series will be Triton Day 1 for Relay 2, configuring it to activate an inhibitor pump. Thank you for watching.